Have you ever spent hours turning a document into a presentation, copying text, resizing images, fixing bullet points, trying to make everything look professional? What if you could turn a document into a polished slide deck in minutes instead of hours? Today, in partnership with Beautiful AI, I'm going to show you how the new AI workflow in Beautiful.ai 3.0 can automatically transform a document or even just a prompt into a full presentation. In this video, I'll show you 3 things: how to turn an existing document into a full presentation, how to generate a slide deck from just a prompt, and how Beautiful AI automatically handles layout, design, and animation for you. If you want to see Beautiful AI 3.0 in action, visit Beautiful.ai using the link in the video description or pinned comment to sign up for your 14-day free trial. One of the most impressive features in the new Beautiful AI Create with AI workflow is the ability to turn an existing document into a full-fledged presentation. I have this long document that I already wrote on accelerating home electrification, and now I need to create a corresponding presentation deck for an upcoming meeting. Once the document is added, the AI quickly analyzes the content and begins identifying the key ideas inside the text. Using that analysis, Beautiful AI automatically transforms the document into a structured outline. This way, you aren't wasting your time waiting for a presentation to be built, only to find that the AI didn't preserve the context or intent of the presentation. Because we have a structured outline, that means I could review the story first and make sure the messaging is correct before the slides are even created. I can make additional edits in the prompt window. For example, expand the key talking points by adding additional slides. Or I can ask Beautiful AI to help summarize the key messaging within my presentation to make sure that nothing is missing and that the correct message is coming across loud and clear. This way, instead of rewriting everything yourself, the AI helps refine the messaging quickly. I can also have the entire outline regenerated so I could see different ideas for structuring my content. Next, I could choose to add a theme to my presentation. And then I'll select an image source. You could choose AI-generated images based on your presentation content. You can use images from the web or Beautiful AI stock images. You also have the option to have no images added. I'm going to select AI images. Then you get to select the AI image style, which I think is so much fun. Here I'm going to select watercolor and apply. The next option is preserving the text. This tells Beautiful AI whether you want to allow the AI to adjust the text or whether you want the text to stay as it appears in the presentation outline. And now all you need to do is generate your presentation. So we've put together a great looking presentation, but now let's take it to the next level. I could take a slide and make any manual edits that I may need, whether that's adjusting the text, the font, the colors, or even the images. One of my favorite features is the ability to quickly replace an image that I might want to change. You could regenerate an image quickly, which really helps you save time because you don't have to scroll through endless pages of images to select a new one. And you can also always undo any changes that you make. Another one of my favorite features is called Slide AI. Here is the slide that Beautiful AI created for me, and I think this looks great. But the Slide AI tool will provide me with alternate suggestions, including list and text slides, depending on what I need for my presentation. I think I like the look of this one better, so all I need to do is click on it and it's added to my presentation. You could go a step deeper and click on text boxes to see additional layout options for the text that you just created. Now, this is one of those slides that just screams the need for animation. And if you're like me, you're probably sighing, thinking about all those steps it will take to animate each box. But Beautiful AI knows this and created the animations automatically based on the slide type. You could still make changes and customize the animations if you wish, but you've just saved at least 10 minutes of time with this feature alone. Once you have your presentation ready, you're going to want to show off your work. Beautiful AI 3.0 makes collaboration easy via a shareable link. I could choose whether I want to allow comments on my presentation or if I want my link to expire on a particular date. You can also invite collaborators to work on the presentation with you, and they'll receive an email with your invitation. You can also choose to add password protection or require viewers to authenticate themselves before commenting or viewing your deck. This could be useful when working with more secure data or classified information. And of course, you have multiple options for exporting your presentation. You may have noticed the Analytics button. If you're sharing your presentation deck with a large group of people, it may be useful to know how many people are engaging with your presentation and what information is resonating the most. With built-in analytics, Beautiful AI tell you how many people are viewing your presentation, how long they're spending on it, and what slides are resonating the most with viewers. Unlike many presentation builders that just spit out lots of slides, Beautiful AI allows you to work on your story in stages, ensuring that your message is clear and, most importantly, that you don't get overwhelmed. This workflow works especially well for things like business proposals, sales presentations, research summaries, internal project updates, and marketing strategy decks. We just walked through how to create a presentation from a pre-existing document, but now let's switch gears and create a presentation by just using a prompt. Remember that one of the most effective prompting formats is role plus goal plus audience. This prompt helps the AI determine the tone of the presentation, the level of detail needed, and the structure of the slides. And then it will generate a structured presentation outline with key talking points. Beautiful AI generates this using its trained AI model rather than pulling information from live web searches. Since we aren't providing the AI with anything other than a prompt, we may need to provide some additional context in the text. And you could do that here in the outline phase or wait until the slides are generated to make your contextual edits. I like doing it during the outline phase so that I can work on my presentation in pieces. And remember, you can use another prompt to revise or add to your outline. And similar to the steps we took earlier, we'll select our presentation theme as well as our image source and our preferred image style. And that's it. And can we just pause for a moment to think about how many hours, days, and weeks we used to spend creating presentations from scratch? And now we can generate and edit these incredible slides in minutes. Creating presentations used to mean hours of writing, formatting, and design work. With Beautiful AI 3.0, you could go from document or even just an idea to a polished presentation in minutes. If you'd like to try it yourself, use the link in the description or pinned comment to start your 14-day trial.